I believe we are live. Oops.
Hello, everybody.
We are live, right?
Yes, we are.
Yes. Thank.
I have the
Okay,
notifications.
that one. Yeah, because I had black screen for a while there, a couple times. I don't know why
You
that
know,
happens.
you know what, Carolyn? In the
What,
beginning,
Joe?
before we started, we synced and we're already out of sync for some reason. Rats.
I think because okay, so Joe and I have the same backgrounds, a
Yeah.
little bit different, but I think it's because I have a couple more splits in them, Joe. I changed a couple
Mm,
of my background, like this one has
yeah. Yeah.
this one's split in mine, it's not split in yours. So it adds a
Time.
tenth of a second or
Okay.
whatever I put it, 1.3, I don't know. So sorry we're a little late. We were discussing a few things before he got on, and Helen definitely is sick. We tried to get in touch with her, and then finally, she's not feeling well enough to come on, but she'll probably be in the chat, I hope, because I
Maybe.
definitely want to talk about that Quigley.
Yeah.
We have to get that. We've been talking about him for a while. She'll start posting more about him because it'd be nice for everybody just to, if whoever's on Facebook, go on to his page and be like, you ain't the guy who you say you are. Because he ain't.
Lie. He's
All
a
right.
liar.
Um, are you
Mm-mm.
sharing, Joe? Because
Yes,
this might
but
be good enough. This might be a good enough one to share, Joe. I don't know. It's all Joe's, really. I mean, I always have tons to talk about. Always, but
you'll be able to interject, I'm sure.
I always interject. If I know something, I'm going to spit it out. And sometimes I'm wrong, but most of the time I got a good grip on at least a philosophy. I am pretty good with philosophy. I don't know why this isn't working, but oh, okay. So it shows our, oh, I hope people like our new banner. It took me a while to get that right. The squad, the four of them being arrested, was it Presley, AOC, Tashib, and Omar getting arrested because I had done AI with that, and I can't believe some AI comes out so fantastic. The first and you have to spend money on each time you do it, right? The first time I did it with I found the picture of the four of them and then enhanced it and tried to have them arrested. Omar split in half, so there were two Omars, and the cop picked up the podium, and Omar did too. The second Omar, they walked off the stage. This is AI, folks. And then this one, the second time, like I said, it's money each time you use these to do one. It's just the way the apps work. Some of my other apps are much better, but for this one in general. But luckily, the second one came out nice and it erased. Did you just do that? My kid.
You can't.
Okay. Um, but yeah, this one came out good. I like it. You could tell that they're being arrested or something's wrong, and that she's AOC's blaming us. Right, Joe?
Heck
AOC's
yeah,
like
man.
liberally challenged, blaming
Oh,
us.
those rats.
Begoggles. She's saying begoggles. I don't
Yeah.
know. I still say begoggles, man. It's gonna have to change. It's gonna have to change. Everything does. All right, so I'm gonna leave that up, Joe, and
Okay. Get finished.
you, my friend. Let me check
Get
the.
finished sharing.
Oh, I got some really good memes. You did put up a meme before we went on, right?
I believe I did.
Thank you, brother. My Hulk impression. God bless you, brother. I have a very
Thank
deep.
you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, you do
Yeah.
have deep. Sometimes you do have a deep voice. Sometimes
I
you can make
definitely
it
have a
deep.
deep
You
voice.
can make it deep.
Gollum, Gollum.
There you go, right? There you go.
I used to scare people. I don't know why I could
That's
do
good.
that. Or maybe I do know why I could do that, Joe.
Yeah, yeah. There you go, man. Hey, man, the mind of Carolyn. What can I say? I
I
keep
don't want
telling
to make
everybody
this
the mind of
funny.
Carolyn.
Oh my
So it is what it is. Okay, so yeah, that's that.
God. I tried
Yours.
to go to an aquarium
Mm-hmm.
this weekend. It didn't work out. There was something very fishy about the whole place.
Hmm. What was it?
Oh, you're kidding, right?
No,
Please tell me you're kidding, right?
there's a lot of fish. Sometimes I swear, sometimes I just cannot get it.
I
It's
know.
so funny.
5:19 and this morning it wasn't until like 6:30 it started getting daylight. All right, so before Joe starts with, I guess you're going to start with the spaceship, right?
Yeah.
All right. So before you start with that spaceship, I just want to say, Mama Helen, feel better. And also, hey guys. Hi, Janice. Hi, guys. Um, there's a couple of things. French fries, right? I'm allowed to eat French fries, obviously, because I'm a vegetarian. So it's like it's one of those things I can eat. I don't eat potato chips anymore, very rarely. I do eat Tostitos, the lime Tostitos. Oh, is Tostitos made by Lay's though? I hope they changed.
I don't know.
RFK, he's getting in there. Um, I seem to have an allergy for everything. Like an allergy for everything is no joke.
Right?
Uh, when we were coming home, it was a very, very long drive. It was like over 18 hours the last time we drove home from New Jersey. There was a real bad accident in South Carolina, I believe. And I don't think we moved for almost 2 hours, maybe
Oh
half a mile.
God, that's got
Yeah, it was bad. It reminded me of New York. It was so bad. And then we were
sure.
rerouted into the mountains that we don't know of. And well, I call them mountains, like the woods or foresty
The
areas or
hills.
whatever. Well, they're higher up, it seems to me. I could always tell because my ears pop.
Mhm.
Allergic to everything. Everything I know, I could just feel everything in my body. I don't know. Um, so that being said, we stopped at a McDonald's. We drink a lot of coffee, but every once in a while, John changes it up with a McDonald's chocolate shake. I don't eat meat, so I don't eat anything else from McDonald's really, but I figured I'll get like fries. How bad could it be? How bad was it, Joe? How bad were those fries for me, Joe?
Wow, man. You got
It was like
allergic reaction bad.
the very next day. Like I've had this before where I get little dots on my hands and it shows
Mhm.
that I have some kind of reaction to food or something else. Like I can't wear nickel. My finger will turn green. So I'm everything, guys, everything. So I did. I had all these little bumps all over my hands from these French fries. Not the same day. It must have been after I digested. It was like 12 hours later, it started popping up. Maybe 10, I don't know. And now they're peeling. So my hands are, I feel like, oh my God. I feel like I'm in the bar again. You'd be working in the water a lot, washing those dishes while it's cold or hot or something, and your hands are in and out. Forget it. Especially if you're busy, right? I was usually busy. It was pretty good. So what I'm trying to say. Oh, this is even a little bit more to that. My stepson, I told him about it, and he comes up to me. He goes in elementary school, I think he said elementary school in Staten Island. He went. they did a study about potatoes, French fries to be exact, and they had two fries. One was a McDonald's fry and one was a diner's fry. So after about, I guess it was under a microscope, but you could see it anyhow. Like, so after about 4 days, the the diner fry turned black, but the McDonald's fry stayed the same, right? 3 or 4 days later. So what does that tell us about the foods we're eating and what a wonderful
Yeah.
job uh Robert Jr. is doing, and he'll be doing for us hopefully like every every ounce he'll find everything.
Our food's scary.
It really is. Because if you compare it to Europe or Spain or South America even Mexico,
Hmm.
I'm telling you, the food is better. There's less ingredients. There's less preservation, right?
Yeah.
Less byproduct. I mean, it's in our animals' food. So don't be like, oh, we should be getting things from China until we have Scotty beam me up
Mm.
kind of futuristic technology. We ain't gonna get food. We shouldn't be getting food from China unless it's like dry noodles that can really last like weeks on end. It
Correct.
doesn't make sense. I
Correct.
don't know why anybody would argue any differently. Fresh fruit, fresh food is healthy. It's healthy for your body. You're right.
It's
We are way
better.
off now already
It's
in that
better.
sense. Yeah, of course it's better.
Mhm.
Taking vaccinations out, I mean, mercury out of vaccinations, right? How many children is that going to save?
No.
How many children did it hurt already? All right. So,
Janice says hi.
hi, Janice. Yeah, I said hello. I'm allergic to Democrats. Woo! I used to have Kathy. Remember the Kathy comics? I used to have Kathy. It said I'm allergic to homework.
Yeah.
And another one I think said I'm allergic to Mondays. One was a statue, little statue. One was a soft. Maybe it was even a Beanie Baby before it was a Beanie Baby. Before Beanie Babies came out. All right. What is this thing called?
What is this thing called?
31.
We go to the beginning.
You better speak up, brother. I can't hear you.
Called it. They're calling it. Well, some people call it a spaceship, saying it could be a spaceship. They named it 31 Atlas. Right. That's the name of it. So it's headed. It's got a direct course directly for Earth. But when it gets here, because of the curvatures and everything else, in space, when it gets to here, because the way that our universe it kind of turns like this, it's everything's turning. The universe turns, then uh, actually the whole area turns, then each universe turns, then our solar system turns, then the sun turns, then the planets turn, so and so on and so on.
Unless
But
you're a flat
when it
earther,
gets
then none of
here,
that's true.
yeah, when it gets here, it'll be approximately be behind the Earth, pretty far from us. You won't be able to see it with your naked eye.
Hey,
So
I don't know about you, but my eye's not naked.
your eyes are naked.
Shut up, you.
Mm.
You're trying to be fresh.
So it says it's supposed to the closest it's supposed to be to the sun is around October 30th, right? So, but no, if it is a spaceship, then it's going to be going farther, and it's going to come past the sun, and it'll come to Earth, right? It's got to have to change its course if it's coming to Earth. So I think if it is, it'll change it. But there's a guy from a certain college that says it's definitely a spaceship.
A guy from a certain college?
Yeah, his name is Dr. Ajaz Ali.
So he's not a, he's a professor. He's not like a student. You got to be careful.
No, well, he's one. Well, I don't know if he's a student because he's called the doctor. So isn't that a teacher?
Would you just go on?
Well,
What is,
he says it's a craft because it's the way that its trajectory is that it's of course it's not man-made. It's not natural. He says it's not natural.
what
Is what
school is he from? I mean, it makes a difference, you
school
know,
did he come from? Which one did he come from?
because,
Uh,
I mean, there's a big difference if you go to like Harvard, which is like law and stuff, and you go to like MIT, which is like more technical. I'm
hmm
sure there's like, I can't think.
Harvard. He's a
He did go to
Harvard
Harvard.
scientist.
He's a
He says
Harvard
it.
scientist.
Yeah. It could be a spaceship.
What was his name again? Dr.
It's got a weird name. Abby. Where's that name?
Abby Normal. Anybody remember that?
I've never heard.
Abby Normal.
They've got a lot of videos of it. I should
What was
remember.
his name though? Abby something. Abby.
Mm-hmm.
That's from
Edge.
Young Frankenstein. Abby Normal.
Hmm.
My God, you just had it, Joe.
I did.
What's wrong with you,
Here we
man?
go. Avi Loeb.
Oh, Loeb.
Yeah,
Why
Loeb
didn't you
Loeb.
just tell me it was the word from earlier that you were asking how to pronounce?
Yeah, I know. Avi
It
Loeb.
could be Loeb or Loeb, which if it's
Loeb.
Loeb, Abby, Abbi, or Y.
L
It's an
O A V I.
oh
L
Avi.
Oh, is Avi? Okay. And then Loeb. Well, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry.
Avi Loeb.
I apologize. I'm bad with
Yeah,
pronouncing
you should
names.
ask me before. That doesn't matter. It's Avi. My one of my bosses was named Avi in one of the bars.
It says there are
Oh,
clear signs that the
it's
comet
Jewish.
known as 31 Atlas could be an alien craft.
That's what he says. This
Yeah.
Dr. Loeb. Loeb.
Loeb. Loeb. Lob.
Loeb. Yeah, it could
Loeby
be
Loob.
French Jew. Loeb.
Yeah. Loby Looby Looby Lob.
Yeah. Ari, Avi. I think even Ani,
Mhm.
right? Like uh Ani what is it? Anunnaki, right? It's all Jewish, I believe. I wish I had some of my other friends over here. Some that know how to speak the language, Yiddish or
So he says that the object seems to be intelligently directed, as if it's
that's
alien
it's it's headed directly,
at us.
but it's gonna stop behind the sun
By the time it reaches this area, because of the curve, because we turn, because we rotate.
because of all the
Yeah,
rotations,
it'll be
it's gonna be
yeah,
behind the sun at that point by the time it
uh,
gets there.
right. He says no. He says because it's alien, it's going to change its trajectory. It's not going to veer its course. It's going to stay coming right at us. So we'll see, won't we? We only got a couple more months, and it's supposed to be here. So he says that the world should actually prepare yourself for alien life because it might show up. Just prepare for yourself. Might get here.
That's what he says.
Yeah, that's what he says. We have a blind date from a visitor from another star, so to
Where
speak,
did you
right?
come up with that? That's good. A blind date from with a visitor
From
from the stars.
yeah, that's what they
A
say.
lot of people
That's what
swear
he
on this
says.
earth that they've already had blind dates and a little
Mhm.
posterior work done to
Yep. We shouldn't assume anything, and we should assess
wild
the risk
probing.
given. Yep, we should. We should assess this
How come
thing,
when
man.
I say that I think of Michelle Obama? Am I wrong?
Yeah. No, no, you're not. No. Let's see. But also at the same time, there's a meteor. It's an asteroid called 2024 YR4. It's also coming towards Earth. It's there's a small chance it's going to impact the Earth in 2032.
And this one is definitely an asteroid,
Yes.
and they know it. And
Yeah.
it's gonna what? Wait, what? Did you
It's
just say it was
farther
gonna?
away. It's farther away from us. And it says there's a small chance that it'll hit the Earth.
Oh, wonderful. That's okay. We'll have Trump's golden dome over us. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Right.
I'm sure it's unpenetrable.
Right. While the asteroid will pass close to Earth, it is not expected to cause any harm. But it could hit us. Doesn't make any sense.
Oh, got
Right? Isn't that
it.
stupid?
Well, we have the technology. We have the technology.
We can actually move
So
it. Yeah.
if something really happens, we'll probably be able to blow it up.
Or move it, yeah. Or direct it to a different path.
I just blow that mother. I just blow that mother out of the sky.
Oh,
Didn't
that
you ever see
motherfucker.
Armageddon? Now,
Blow
Bruce Willis, I can still be proud of. I don't know about the other ones in that movie.
it. Hmm.
Oh, who's the one that has his mouth open? Ben Affleck, and he's in there. Who Buscemi? Buscemi, and who else? The big black guy. He died though, right? The one from the Green Mile.
Oh,
Huge guy.
uh,
But he's like a gentle giant.
with the eye,
What?
with that weird eye, the guy with the eye that's kind of off. Is that who you're talking about?
He might have. Did he have a googly eye, John? I don't remember.
Hmm.
Doesn't matter. He was in it. Leaving on a jet
Hey,
plane.
Joseph,
Don't know if I'll be back again. Hey, Joe. My brother Joe from Texas.
did you get
So
my
that's
message? That's what I was wondering. I sent in. Okay.
so I'm kind of curious about all this. I can imagine. Yay. Hi, Joe. Okay.
Yes.
Because I just went back to the chat. Sorry.
The
I
meteor
can
has a better
imagine this
chance of hitting
being
the moon. That's right.
okay. So I'm gonna tell you what I know. I don't know how I remember all this. I really don't. But I remember one of the things I was reading or listening to, and usually I'll ignore it until I hear it again. So it's usually two sources. I've heard now. This is like David Icke stuff. If you don't know who David Icke is, you go look him up. Because a lot of the stuff that he said is kind of what we're dealing with. And a few others. These people weren't psychic, all right? It was put into them. I'm telling you right now, there's no magic. There's no real ESP. What are you doing, my brother?
Got a slight itch on my back, the back of
Uh,
my spine.
you can't help but scratch that.
I
Scratch
know.
that, bitch. Um,
Well, couldn't do
okay,
this.
so we were told that these visitors have actually been here since the 1980s.
Yeah.
Like, Joe, Joe, at least stick your tongue out, do something, cross your eyes, be a clown. There you go. Um, yeah, they've actually been around. Now, of course, there's the others that have maybe been. Many people don't even believe in UFOs or what are they, UAPs now? UPAs, whatever, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
Um, which is
UAP.
fine, but people have seen it throughout time. I even put up that meme of the alien thing. It's like it's a painting that's 10,000 years old. It must be about, what would you say, 25 feet, 30 feet tall, that thing
Yeah.
from India. And it looks like an alien or a skeleton with a. It doesn't make sense, and it's not because I mean, it was too thin, and it had an oblong head, like a light bulb. That's funny. That's what I call Hawkeye. He's got like a little light bulb head. Um,
It's drawn on
my
the side
puppy.
of a mountain.
Yeah, it was on the side of a mountain. You want
It's
to share
about
it?
what I don't know if I have it.
It's in the group.
Oh,
I thought you were there. You're not there?
I am not there. I can get there.
Yeah, go on. You know how to share now, right?
It's
You
in
got to
group.
practice anyhow. And then
Is
he'll
it
go
in?
out to the Grand Canyon. Unfortunately, Mama Helen wasn't feeling well enough. Maybe she's in the chat, I don't know. But because that Quigley guy, we have to really I can't tell you the importance if you do belong to Facebook to go and just like I don't know what to do because I can't even get in there. I have to go and I do have another account for, but I'm gonna say the same stuff. So they're gonna just kick me out yet again. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
How far back is it? Okay.
The giant alien? Maybe
Yeah.
like six memes? Seven? There's two pictures of it. There's one explaining it, and
mm, that's why.
poor Joe. Joe's inadequate. Am I gonna get in trouble? Am I gonna get in trouble for that?
Probably.
Here, hold on. I'll do
I
it. I'll
got
do
it.
it.
Okay.
I'll do it. You got it?
No, go ahead.
Did you just say you had it though?
Not
Oh,
yet.
all right, I got it. Just share the page
You're
and
faster than me
who
because I'm
who
just
doesn't
about
want to
getting there.
see this beautiful meme right here? Trump
Oh yeah.
2028. I want the 4 years they stole back. Now,
hmm
by the time Trump finishes, he'll be 82, 83. God bless him. I don't want him to do any more. He could advise, he could be the Don, but I don't want him to do the guy needs a break. I told my father the same thing. I said, Dad, you taught for 50 years. 50. I said, you want to keep going? Not many people taught, could do that, do any job for 50 years and still retire at 72. I mean, that's fantastic. Go and take a break. And I feel the same way about the
Oh
Dawn.
yeah, there it is.
I do not like Vance. Rubio has a shot, but I think we'll have somebody else come out before then. I don't know that for a fact. I don't remember reading anything about it. This one didn't get that many likes. I don't think anybody realized it was liberal tears. Sweet and addictive liberal tears. Very refreshing. There it is.
It's like dim dums.
You see it, Joe? Do you
Yeah.
see? Do you? Do you, Joe?
So if you notice the people at the bottom, that had to have been drawn by somebody taller, right? So maybe a giant, because that's where is that? That's what down in the South America. Isn't that South America?
No, it's
They
India.
found India. And why wasn't this thing found
Look at the
before?
big eyes. I mean,
How come they didn't find it before?
because who goes wandering around? Those are the places that rock climbers go
Yeah.
and get lost
Look at the
forever and
fingers.
die.
Look at the fingers.
I know. It's very
How many
strange
fingers does
how
it have? Four, five, six.
six
Mm-hmm.
looks like it has an extra appendage.
Mm-hmm.
But do you
Three
see
feet.
how his hands are forward?
Yeah. Bird feet.
We don't really walk like that. We walk with them on the side. The thumb would be, I don't think he's showing it that way. I think he's purposely showing it forward. Maybe that's how the creatures walk. I mean, the eyes are big. Looks like it's almost got whiskers, which tells me they're trying to do depth to its face.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I believe it is 10,000 years old. Let's see. Recent discoveries in the Indian it's in Indian. You see, I didn't even
Yeah.
read the whole thing.
Yeah, that's India.
Hoshangabad
Mm.
region of Madhya Pradesh have revealed ancient cave paintings. I don't know where the hell that is now. Maybe you should go look it up, Joe.
Indian.
That could is it? It
Hmm?
says Indian, but it could be okay. Prehistoric human interaction with other terrestrial beings. These 10,000-year-old paintings found in Karma area in Concord district. What? Jahatisgara depict extraterrestrial life and what appear to be UFOs. I didn't see any UFOs.
It's a
Only
collection
discovery
of
in
cave
particular is
paintings.
collection of cave paintings which that appear to be function like an ancient
Yeah.
calendar. Well,
Wow. Pretty strange, isn't it?
that's how they used to do it. Are they supposed Oh, here you go. You see on the top, there's a little square thing with
Yeah.
lights. Ah, I see the little UFOs.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
Hmm.
All right.
Yeah, but how do they draw it like that on the side
Well, they
like
could have
that?
made ladders with rope, vine and
Yeah.
and with 10,000. I mean, okay. All right. This is what bothers me.
Hmm.
All right. I've said it numerous times. Time goes in one direction.
Yeah. Yes.
When did we wear robes? When did humanity wear robes? Cloth, robes,
Now
long.
a couple hundred years ago, about 1,000 years ago, thousands,
Okay. Hmm.
two to
Now
three
you're
thousand.
going. This is what I mean. When, Joe? Give me an example of a time in history where you could see men wearing like long cloth robes or something.
Like in chivalry times, it's about 1,000 years ago, 100 years ago, maybe.
How about how? Okay, I see what. Okay,
I mean,
how
kings and
about
queens wore them.
no, no.
They wore
Kings
'em.
wore underneath. They wore underwear, what we would consider underwear, and it was like long, white, flowing. It wasn't very tight like we would wear an undershirt now. A man would
Mhm.
wear it kind of tight fitted, but no. How about Julius Caesar time?
Yeah.
How about Jesus, the biblical time? Didn't they wear these like long flowing cloth, right? That's what I was trying to get at. So what did the ancient Egyptians wear? Ancient, okay, listen, right? Egyptians, they say they're 10,000 years or older, anywhere between 12 and 15,000 years
Hmm.
old, right? That would be 12,000 BC. How come the Egyptians had makeup? All right, now they had the same kind of sand, right? That like Jerusalem had. Um, how come they wore robes back then, like these long gowns, but were adorned in gold?
Hmm.
They had makeup. Cleopatra wore
Hmm.
makeup. Um, they built these enormous pyramids using what, slaves? And so we'll go forward 10 to 12,000 years, and we still have people in rags, but worse rags, except for the Romans.
They used linen,
They
linen,
were still in robes,
linen.
like
Yeah.
the Egyptians.
Hmm.
And then we go forward 2,000 years and look at what I'm wearing. Look, most people wear jeans like Sweeney, Sydney Sweeney.
Hmm.
How the fuck did that happen? 10, 12,000 years. We're still wearing these kind of, and then 2,000 years. Okay, so we're still building Stonehenge type of stuff, barely having plumbing. still have castles in the 1400s that are being used. We still had hangings in public in France in the 1970s. How did this change so freaking quickly where now I could talk to Joe halfway across the country?
The computer.
There's something happened. And
The
what I
computer.
think happened was we needed a nudge, and they gave us a nudge. It makes no sense. We're still playing with an abacus 200 years ago. So in 200 years, we were able to, phew. Or is it because the evil people, the cabal, the Illuminati, the
Kept
shadow
us.
government, the deep state, whatever the fridge you want to call them, is it because they knew something and they started sharing with us because they wanted to keep up? Yeah. If we
Mm.
look at NASA from the 1960s, it's awful. It looks like something we could do in our refrigerator. It's something that we wrapped up like turkey or something, after Thanksgiving, all those leftovers. You know how odd they look with the aluminum around? That's what the NASA project looked like. And I showed the picture of Kubrick and Clark, the authors and the producer, right? The director,
Mhm.
with I think I forgot who the astronauts were. And one of them was the director of NASA, I believe, CEO or director.
Oh, that one. Yes.
And I think it was Arthur. Arthur's our Canadian brother, real smart man. He was like, well, yeah, they had to make it look real. They needed people that could do artsy fartsy stuff. But Kubrick always knew, right? He knew back then, and he started telling us. He started telling us and telling us little by little throughout his movies. Dr. Strangelove, it had the fluoride in the water.
Yeah.
He said it in that movie, or he made it said in that movie.
Fluoride's been bad. They always said it was to help you protect your teeth. That's what they said it used to be. I never believed that because it still
I
makes
didn't know what
sense.
to believe for a long
Yeah.
time, but never helped my teeth. Not that I had great teeth. Apparently, good teeth didn't run in our family, but that didn't help it.
All right.
I like baking soda and lemon. Sometimes I'll use a whitener. That's it. I can't. There's so much other stuff too. We'll we'll have to go through that little by little. Let's get on to the Grand Canyon. We're just gonna do a little
Yay.
of the Grand Canyon, if anybody's interested. Is anybody talking? Hello, Brenda. We went to the moon, dude.
So it those five that were in that picture, Carolyn, were the NASA advisor Frederick Ordway, NASA astronaut
NASA
Deke
advisor.
Clayton, sci-fi author Arthur
Clay.
C. Clarke,
Right.
movie
Scientology.
director Stanley Kubrick, who you knew, the senior administrator for the Apollo project, George Mueller.
Right. So when Lovell died the other day, Jim Lovell,
Mhm. Of
Apollo 13, right? Astronaut. I just don't. They lied. It's a
course they
lie.
did.
It's the biggest money laundering scheme in the world. They were making like
Absolutely.
80 or 100 million or something a year. And for the 60s and 70s, guys, that was a lot of freaking money. It's like billions now, I'd imagine. Um, no, they did not go to the moon, dude. Otherwise there wouldn't be a cameraman, dude, dudette, right?
Right.
Who's the cameraman? We were barely out of black and white. We had cameramen. A lot of people at the time didn't have color TV, but we had a cameraman in space on the moon.
Exactly.
Sorry, guys. The biggest thing I've always said, you see the moon, the flag. on the moon, there's no air, right? It's a vacuum. Space is a vacuum. And when you're in a vacuum, there's nothing to push anything around, right? That's why they have to use their own inertia to fly, right? They have to push themselves off and go, right? So the only way the flag would sway is if they started to sway it itself. But it didn't happen. It was like they turned on a fan and then it started to, which would not happen.
And then
It
it
wouldn't
moved.
start swaying. Do you understand? It's a vacuum. They fucked up a lot of science there. They had a cameraman in space. They made a phone call to Nixon from the moon. We can't do this in the desert. Let's try it. Let's go into the middle of the desert. Well, now we have a bit of satellite phone, right? But let's try to go into the desert and do this.
And how far were they away to make that phone call?
I'm going through North and South Carolina. I can't get a connection.
Hmm.
Give me a fucking break. What?
I said, how far away were they to make that phone call? Or
They
very
were
far.
on the moon. I
Very,
don't know
very
how long.
far. They were a few miles away.
No, the flag was not jostled, dear. Why
Mm-mm.
don't you watch it and watch the cameraman?
Yeah, who's the cameraman of the
Who's the
guy taking the
cameraman?
first step? Taking
And
the
and
first step.
and you could see the wiring,
Oh man.
my darling. You could see the wiring. They were t It was Stanley Kubrick. Hello. I'm glad you're saying it, but you're wrong, darling. So very wrong. I've known it for years already. Do you want to get onto the Grand Canyon anyhow? Oh, she's not gonna believe this, Brenda. If you can't
Oh.
believe that, you're not gonna believe this.
Well, they say this is an overview. The Grand Canyon has been the subject of numerous conspiracy theories, with the most prominent involving claims of hidden artifacts, lost civilizations, and government suppression of these discoveries. The theories often center around the expeditions of a guy named G.E. Kincaid, who explored the Grand Canyon and allegedly found evidence of these hidden secrets. All these claims are popular within some circles. They are not supported by mainstream science or archaeology. So the Grand Canyon was, they say, was created by wind and rain, but mostly a lot of wind, flowing through there. A lot of strong wind. There is a lot of strong wind down here in the desert, so I can say that. A lot of strong wind down in Arizona too. They had those big moobs, MOA moves, Moabs, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
So the wind does pick up, man, and it does move, and it does move sand.
The
And
Moab.
sand is like a sandpaper. We all know that. It's gonna
Oh,
sand something down. So it could have, but it's taken a long, it had to have taken a long time to do that, right? No, it wasn't this area through here, I
But
believe.
wait, what decade are you talking about right now?
What do you mean?
In
When it was,
general, you were talking about that guy first of all. That you said a
well,
lot of it,
Kincaid?
yeah, wraps around
Yeah,
Kincaid.
right.
It's just such a
G.E. Kincaid.
yeah, when was that though? Because if I'm
Find out.
thinking it's the same guy, this is the one they killed? You know what? I'm gonna let you continue. Just continue, Joe. Don't let me stop you.
I just wanted to find out where, in 1909, he shared his tale of rafting the Colorado River through the Grand Canyon. And he ran the Gazette ran two stories about his trip. Damn it. He tells how he discovered a cave entrance about 2,000 feet above the river, hiked up to explore it, where he claims to have found a treasure of Egyptian artifacts. He reported that he grabbed several relics and left, shipping them off to Washington. Perhaps Kincaid was a distant relative of Indiana Jones. Pretty cool, huh? My thing here. There he is.
What were in, like, how many caves were there?
He found, God, there's quite a few
It
actually.
was
They're
more
on the
than,
walls.
yeah.
I have some pictures I'm going to show you guys. They're pretty cool. But then there's some other things, if you're looking at it, um, here, let me share so I can show you guys because it's pretty cool. Share the sound just in case. You never know, right? You never know. So, can you guys see this? The
Yep.
see how big it is? And they're saying that the wind is what created all the lines. See the
See,
lines.
Brenda, what you've
There could have
never
been water
seen is the
too.
actual, if there's another picture, darling, where
Much.
it looks exactly like the Sphinx
Right here, yeah. I'll show you that in
In
just a minute.
Egypt, and there's no fucking way, honey, no fucking way that that's
See, here's the cave.
natural or weathered.
Here's the cave.
Go fuck yourself, girl.
See how high the cave is?
I really don't
See
care.
how do you see how high the
Too
cave is?
coincidental. Yeah. Well, what the hell is that?
That's a cave.
Yeah, but what
That
is
is a
that
cave.
next to it?
That's what he claims to have found inside there. An underground city beneath it. Beneath this big thing. Is there? We don't know because they don't
Grand Canyon. Do you know how
this is
many
part of the
caves?
forbidden zone. This is part of
Yeah,
the
why don't they
forbidden.
let us there, Brenda? Why won't they
Exactly.
let us there? Why won't they let us in
Hmm.
into the Egyptian
See,
pyramids?
here's
Oh my
another one.
God, because the government controls
You,
everything.
you see this
And
cave
I'm
right
just a
here?
loser girl
See
with bad
this
opinions.
other, here's another cave right here. See right here? This one said that under the
Oh
conspiracy theory.
shit. Can you press on that?
Big.
It
And then
doesn't get bigger.
yeah,
No.
it doesn't, it just goes in there. Tells you that
The
what it is.
conspiracy theories. Lost
Hmm.
cave cities
Of the giants. See?
of the giants. But
I had another picture I was going to show you. It had um, some of the rocks that were cut. I can't find that one.
that's what
That
I
could have
think,
actually been
Brenda.
used. That could have actually been used in the formation of the pyramids. But here's some of the Indian dwellings next to that one of that. These are
Why
some of
are the
the Indian
pictures
dwellings that
so
are up high.
small, Joe?
It's a page that's I can't make it bigger.
You have to do it beforehand. You
Yeah,
have to put this stuff in a folder beforehand.
right, right. Let's see if I can find them. Find some more.
I was just looking at that. All right.
Right. See, here's
That's,
another one.
well, that's man-made.
Mhm. But see, over here it says the National Reporter, a group of hikers who had been exploring a virtually untouched area of the Grand Canyon, happened upon an opening in the Canyon. They
Now,
say that
how are
there's a
they
city in there.
exploring it, allowed to explore it and find this stuff?
They said yeah, right. They say there's a city in there. There's a city under the mountain. I don't know.
So Brenda says the wind doesn't create lines. The lines are sedimentary rock. I don't know where
See,
she got that from. I know it's true, but
see what they find in there.
you have to
The
see that it
Indians,
looks.
they they
Joe,
did.
give me a
Go
second.
ahead.
Fuck's sake, I'm answering her. It looks like a sphinx. There is a picture where it
Yeah, it's not
looks
there.
like the sphinx. Now, if Joe had done his research, he probably would have had it.
I do have it.
What the
It's
hell
not
is
there yet.
that?
This right here. This is the Indians.
And I'll tell you
Um,
something, it
they
takes a
lived
lot of
underground.
people.
They
Oh,
lived
look at
underground.
that. Are those
Mhm.
pipes? They
Right
had
over
some kind
here.
of,
Yeah.
yeah,
Hmm. And some kind of underground water system.
that's well, pipes.
Hmm. Hmm.
Holy shiznits.
So on to the next one. That's not it. See the Forbidden Zone. This is an old picture.
There are no Egyptian pyramids in Colorado. Okay. Right.
There
And
are.
you believe William Shatner went up to space too, don't you? With
Right.
Perry, whatever her name is. Yeah.
Here's some
Hey,
of the
okay,
stuff.
lady. My name is Brenda. I live on the second floor.
Secrets of
I'm
the
sorry.
Grand
I have to make
Canyon.
fun of you people because, you just never grow up. You believe the crap we learned in school when it's been proven. You know what, Brenda? Keep putting mercury in you and your babies and your family's body with the vaccinations
We
you're
don't
getting, because
just
I'm sure you
believe
believe in that
anything.
too.
We don't just believe anything, Brenda. We do a lot of research.
Yeah, this is a lot. I mean, we don't have a final opinion.
Yeah, there's no final
And I'm
opinion
glad
yet.
she's telling her opinion, but she's like, no, it's not. Well, I do say no a lot too, but I usually know better than most people.
Mhm.
Brenda, you just don't know any conspiracies at all. So I don't even know why you're here. Because
See
most of the
this
people
this
that
a
know conspiracies
big
understand
area,
what we're talking about.
right?
That's huge.
That's
That was
this is
not
part of the
created
forbidden
by,
zone.
although they say, right? Didn't they say, I don't think that was created by any water. I'm
Do you
sorry.
know how you could do you know how easy it would be to get lost in this? It'd be very easy to get lost in here.
How big
Very
is it?
easy.
How big is it?
Miles, miles and miles and miles and miles.
So
You're
if they
probably looking
did,
about from that Shiva temple to the Isis temple is probably straight across. It's
no,
probably
look
about
it
10,
up.
15 miles.
Look it up. Stop sharing and look it up.
Work.
I don't want to know what you think it is.
Okay.
The thing with this is I believe that most of the world was
How wide
covered
is the
in
Grand
water.
Canyon?
So for it to be sedimentary rock makes not a difference. What makes a difference is the structures that were built in it, that there are caves in it, that there are artifacts found in these caves. I even remember watching Unsolved Mystery
Mhm.
talk about the man that went missing, who found one of the caves. And he had brought some of the artifacts back. So there might be proof of that somewhere.
It's a 10 to 18 miles across wide, the canyon. It's wide.
Yeah.
That's very wide.
And how long?
It can be as much as 600 feet in some places wide too. 600 di- So how how long is the Grand
Long.
Canyon? 277 miles.
Fuck. Ask how long the Nile River is, please.
6,000 feet deep too. How long is the
6,000
Nile River?
feet. That's not as deep as I thought.
4,000 4,132 miles.
So the Nile, the longest river in the world, and this thing, how many miles?
4,277
And the Grand Canyon is over 200.
miles.
Yeah, so come on now. Come on. Durf for durf durf. Okay. And how long is the Mississippi River?
How long is the Mississippi River? 2,340 miles.
Stop sharing.
Okay.
Unless you have
I
something
wanted
else you
to,
want to share.
no, I wanted to show you this actually. I want to, oh yeah, I want to tell you this too. See, look at that. See that horse
That
right
makes
there?
sense.
See the horse down there?
Yeah.
So a long time, like back in the 70s, I remember um, my neighbors across the way went to the Grand Canyon and took a tour. And there's a tour that you can buy the burros and the burros, the donkeys, they're like donkeys. They'll take you all the way down to the bottom of the Grand Canyon. There's a path. Of course, they take you back up, but it's a hot bath. It's hot and it's very uncomfortable because those things
No,
hurt.
I always thought that was like just in TV shows.
No, no,
I'm kidding.
it's
They did
really
they
true.
did it in Italy too. They did it in
Yeah,
other, yeah, mountainous or sandy areas, I guess.
yeah. There's one of the pyramids.
Is that the shot? That's not the shot though. There's a
Mm-mm.
shot that looks look at that thing though.
Looks like a
Okay,
pyramid, doesn't it?
so this goes
Right.
into the soil liquidation beliefs.
Yeah.
This goes into the
But
the generator beliefs, the star
hmm
generators.
hmm
Um,
you know what, man? That
America was inhabited way before 400 or 500 years ago, way before
right.
even the Indians.
I believe that.
Yeah,
But this thing is like that, right?
this is
And
with
it's in the
proof
center. It's in the middle by itself. See, that's what's so odd about it.
that it looks like a generator to me,
Right.
and it would
It could,
have been
yeah.
an awful big one
Yeah.
to support all of America. If it isn't.
See, look at this.
The earth was never covered by water. That was all carved out by water. So 277 miles, but our biggest river is like 4,000
And it hasn't
miles.
done that. It hasn't done this.
There's no way, girl. Sorry.
And it
It
hasn't
doesn't make
done this.
sense. When it doesn't make sense, Joe,
It's probably
it's
not true.
most likely not true. That's right.
Most likely. But here's another thing. Cheops Plateau and Cheops Pyramid. See, that's in the Grand Canyon.
Yes. What do you think? What do you think material? Hold on, Joe. This girl is. What do you think materials are made of, darling?
The
What do you
Earth.
think batteries are made of?
The Earth.
It's energy from rocks, okay? Minerals,
Pretty much.
right?
Yeah.
So that is,
Mhm.
it could be. This is all conspiracy.
Right.
If
Could
you
be.
can't handle it, then you could say
What's
what
wrong
you
with
want, but
what's wrong?
you're wrong. You're just wrong because it's just a conspiracy. So you can't say no when you don't know what you're talking about. And yes, I do believe that the earth was covered in water at one
Hmm.
time, a lot higher water. Especially that fits into your Grand Canyon theory, Brenda. But for the sake of argument, there's too many monuments or towers or buildings that have fallen into the earth all around the world,
Yeah.
which tells me something about water liquidation. Now, unless you're a scientist, I recommend that you go listen to the same ones that I've listened to because I don't come up with this shit out of thin air. It's reading and a lot of research and videos and whatever else. Okay? Okay. So you might not believe in the theories, which is fine, but you can't just say, like, oh no. I mean, this is an open discussion, not a final discussion. This should be an infinite discussion until we figure it out. And they figured out with AI that the Dead Sea Scrolls are fake. Are you gonna argue with me about that one too?
Yeah, they did.
Was
They
it
did.
fake or was it maybe it was outdated or dated wrong? I can't remember now. I gotta look that one back up because that one I want to go over. What is that?
These right here, these are actually ancient ruins of where some of the Indians actually built their homes. These are the what's left of the homes. I like that. Each
In
one's a home. Each one
in
is a
the
home,
yeah.
and it's in the Grand Canyon.
So what, we chased him out of there too?
Uh, Not really, because the Hopi are the closest Indians to the Grand Canyon, I would say. They're just south and east of the Grand Canyon, and then it goes into the Navajos, and then the Comanche are a little bit farther down.
So then there are areas that are around the water, but they are livable. Like you can't obviously
Mm,
you can't even see the water in this picture.
right.
So there must be
But you could
huge,
live
huge.
there. Yeah, you could live there.
Why don't they let us see? Why wouldn't our government allow us down there? That's my first question, always. Bad children. Bad, bad. No, that's why we need Daddy Trump. That's exactly why we need Daddy Trump.
Maybe it's because they think we're going to destroy the area.
Oh, give me a break.
Yeah, isn't that
Bullshit.
pretty?
They don't
Did
tell us what it is. So what does it matter if we destroy it?
right.
It's not like a Da Vinci painting or something.
You could definitely get lost in that place.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying they shouldn't have. What's that?
These are murals that they actually did find down in the
In
Grand
the Grand
Canyon.
Canyon, in the caves? So they
Mm-hmm.
Indian?
Mm-hmm. Hopi and Navajo, I would say that's what they look like to me.
What? Wow.
Yeah, it looks like Hopi and Navajo to me. Pretty cool, huh?
That is pretty nice. I
They
love
used to
learning about
have
this.
when we did our fairs here. They would have an area that was the Indian area. You'd go in there and they'd have a teepee set up and they'd have an Indian guy in there doing sand painting. That
Right?
sand painting that he did, I mean, he did it with his fingers, was so incredible.
I
It
love
was
that stuff.
beautiful. It
Did he
was
have different color
beautiful.
sand? He did,
Yeah,
right? Painting.
yeah.
So what did
Hmm.
he do? Did he mix it first or was it just different color sand?
That was just different colored sand. And he would
I
just,
just
and
wonder where he
he
gets
had it
that
in these
sand.
bags. And he
Yeah,
would just sit in there and he would just,
that's
and
so
he would
cool.
just
I've
make these
seen different
beautiful
techniques,
paintings.
but
Yeah, they were beautiful.
uh,
And he would spray this stuff on it and it would set like
right.
that. And then but you would have to leave it set like that for a while before you could pick it up.
Well, yeah, he probably epoxies it or
Yeah.
epoxy now is all the
That was a
rage with
long
artwork.
time ago. This was in, God, I was little, early 70s.
They've been using epoxy on ships
Yeah.
for forever. So it's been around for a long time. I mean, I don't think polyurethane would hold that together.
Yeah.
It had to been like something really strong. But that's really cool. I can't believe, like, did you see how round that was?
Isn't that
How
cool?
perfectly round that was?
Hmm.
There was, I can't remember. It was to paint one of the famous churches. They had like the artists all get together, and there might have been a couple of dozen artists, and they all had to paint something different. Um, and whoever had the best painting, they'd be judged, and paint, they'd be able to paint the church. I want
Right.
to say it's like Spain, but I'm really not sure. So, because it's old story, right? So all the artists are painting, they're painting this beautiful scenery or still life vases, girls, all these beautiful paintings, and it's so hard for the judges to pick, a winner. And they go up to this one man, and the one man, one artist, paints just a circle. And they're all confused. They're like, "You're one of the most famous artists in the village or whatever. How could you just show us this circle?" And he says, "Look at it." And as they're looking at it, they realize it's the most flawless circle, as if he used a protractor,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
And he got picked to paint the church. Just thought that was a cool story. I'll have to, but Dad told me that way back when, but I don't think he even remembered the artist's name. So I'd like to, I'll have to look it up. I want to say it sounds like something like a Spaniard would do, or the
I don't know,
Dutch.
man. Back a long time ago, I think people used to be able to do phenomenal things, with their hands. They were just that good.
I've
Artists.
been, girl, hold on. Brenda, I have been doing this for 30 something years. I am a political scientist and a philosopher, a political philosopher. Conspiracies are one of my top things. There's too much. There's too many coincidences to say. I mean, you tell me why don't they let you into certain
6 million
areas?
years.
You tell me. You tell me why some of the presidents um well, you tell me why presidents now before Trump all got super rich or politicians. And that was a conspiracy in itself.
Yeah,
All
like
right,
that.
that's more my style, but I
Hmm.
still like sciences and such. And it's not like I said, yes, oh, I definitely believe this. Because if you heard that girl, you need a hearing aid or
Right.
something else to help you. Or maybe something in that brain of yours. Are you a libtard? Maybe that's it. You're probably a libtard. That might be it. Now, what were you saying, doll? Go on. Did
Yeah,
you forget?
no, I'm agreeing with you. I'm going, what the heck is she talking about? That, in
Me, I
the,
just believe in something is so stupid. 30
it
something
is.
years.
Right.
I'm,
You don't
I'm,
just
I'm going to
believe
be
in anything.
49 years old.
Yeah.
At 17 years old, the Times newspaper fucked me over, fucked over my high school, fucked me over completely. That's when I woke up, darling. That's
Mm-hmm.
when I woke up, and I hope you're going to wake up soon because you certainly need it. Adorn yourself in gold. It will help. Not
Hmm.
fake shit, real stuff, and your mind will expand. Watch.
Hmm. Once you start absorbing it, it's
It doesn't stop. You're not awake. You're not even close to awake. I don't know what you're
it,
doing here.
it
I don't know
was it
what you're
was
doing
hard
here,
for
Brenda.
Carolyn to wake me up. I'll say that.
Yeah, my life is beyond coincidental.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't even
This, this
every day,
shit's
and that's
crazy.
because, huh?
This shit's crazy.
It's crazy. And I've been right. That's how I know it's right. That's how I know the information is correct. I haven't been wrong. I've been wrong, I think, about DeSantis. I was a little wrong about not a lot wrong, a little wrong about DeSantis. I was misled. Still could be part of the mega team for all I know. He could still be a player. I don't know. But everything else, man, maybe one other thing I think. And that's in like since 9/11. I've been right since 9/11. So go fuck yourself, okay? Do some research and get back to me. How's that? Anything else,
I,
Joe?
I would say I would ask Brenda, hey Brenda, do you believe that it was an airplane that hit the Pentagon?
Dur, dur, dur. I can't. I can't take it. I can't take when people start telling me that, oh, my indoctrinated college taught me more.
Right.
You see, because when a bunch of Satanists want to take over the world, they're going to not educate you. They're going to dumb you down, Brenda, and you're a typical dumbed down human being
Yeah.
because you don't open your eyes to other methods or other reasonings or other theories, which makes you also boring. Very boring, Brenda. You're a boring human being. Just remember that. Get back to me when you start doing some research of your own. Don't believe everything. You want to see the books I have?
No, you
You
don't
want to see
believe anything.
these books are probably older than you, my love. Okay? They're probably older than my father, fuck's sake. That's the shit that I read. I don't know what you read. I believe everything on the internet. Hey! Okay, we're done with that.
Right.
But thanks for stopping by. Don't stop by again. I could care less. I don't like bad vibes. It puts me in a bad mood. Right, Joe? I
It
get that.
does.
Boom.
Oh God, does it?
I
Please
feed
don't
off
do
of
that.
crap like nothing, and I can't help. I have to try. I have to try. It's hard, guys. I'm like a nasty Brooklyner. Not really. I don't think I'm that nasty. Am I that nasty, Joe?
No, not really. Look, I found
Right.
the Sphinx in the.
In the Grand Canyon?
Hmm.
Take a look. My eyes might deceive me. Oh, Ozzy. People liked my Ozzy impression. Or my Sharon.
No, you're not sharing.
My Ozzy is gone.
There you go. See it? See
Yeah.
it?
Oh my God. Come on. Come on, people. Oh,
You
but
can't.
that's not a coincidence.
No, it's not a Sphinx.
Joe, if you have a regular mouse
Yeah.
and you don't know how to enlarge it,
Mm,
that's all right. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry. We'll
mm-mm.
practice that
Okay.
after. No, you're gonna go on to X now.
Well, don't know how.
It's all right. Oh, come on. Are you serious, Brenda? Are you
What?
serious, girlfriend? I hope you learned something just now. I really hope you
Look,
did.
see what she's
Oh yeah,
writing.
by the way, this is not any typical show. I answer you back if I want to. Because I don't give a flying fuck. We were taken down because I said to I can't believe did we I never told them why we were taken down. Okay, this
Mm-mm.
would you turn that off, please? This
Oh,
be the
sorry.
last thing.
Trying to figure out
We got
what the hell.
we
Why
got
did you
booted
do it?
because I put up a meme about Kevin Spacey. It was what he wrote about the Epstein files that
Yeah,
they should all come out because I'm not the only one to go down, pretty much. That's pretty much what he meant. And what did I say on top of it, Joe? All I said was fuck you.
yeah. Kevin Spacey or Kevin. Lucky Kevin. Didn't even use his last name.
Didn't use his last name. Um, my nephew's name is Kevin. I could have been talking about him. I know it implies it, but for
Hmm.
them to take it down and then be a very important news week, they did that last time to us in November, 2 weeks
Hmm.
before the election. And then what did you know? The day before election day, they let us on again.
Yeah.
But there's no conspiracies. Can't be. It can't be. They need us to direct our time towards certain people and certain things. And I just want everybody else to wake up a little more. Because you're not gonna move forward, man. You're not gonna go into that great divineness of what, the fifth dimension? I feel like the Twilight Zone every time I say that.
Exactly.
But it's true, it's true. All right, are we done? I'm glad you
Yeah,
found
we
that
got
Sphinx. Because that is
um,
obviously the pause of the Sphinx. But no! Look at it,
it's
God, no.
just
Do some
it just
research. And I
yeah.
did research on that picture. I found another picture, a very similar, but taken by a different photographer in a different helicopter. So yes, I did my research. At least there's two copies of it. I always make sure there's at least two, at least, if not three.
Mm. Just
So
some
go answer that
wild,
one right now.
wild, wild conspiracies.
It's not a conspiracy, man. There's always a reason. There's just fake
Correct.
history. That's
Correct.
what we know. Fake
Correct.
sciences, fake history. All right.
Look up the region. What happened in this region?
Yeah. Love you guys. Take care. Hope you learned something.
See you next
Sure, I
time.
did.